A response video to a couple of videos. One by Victor, give me a break. Well, give me a flake, man. Channel. Um, Congratulations video. That had so much like back of the hand in it. I have like impressions of his little knuckle wrinkles in my face. It was such a backhanded compliment, Victor. Jeez. Congratulations for almost absolutely nothing. Thank you. Sort of like your comment that sort of pissed me off a little bit on one of the videos where you just kind of said 1,000 videos, so what? Who cares? To be fair, Victor, look, I've never hated you, so don't say I hated you, because I've always told you that, you're a likable guy, and I like you. I don't like what you say sometimes, and I don't like some of your dopey friends, your super friends, who I will take care of in the proceeding commentary, one of your super friends. But, look, I've never hated you. You scare me a lot sometimes. I mean, with the last video talking about McCain being okay, it was only the vice presidential choice that revealed his ignorance and stupidity and buffoonery. No, I think he's been buffoonerized long before that. This guy is a scary motherfucker, and I don't know how you could possibly see him as anything other than a scary motherfucker long before the vice presidential choice. That one only verified that he's out of his fucking mind. But anyway, no point in going on about that kind of stuff. I mean, there's certain things that just piss me off, and you know it. But I haven't done anything. I don't go out harassing people. I don't attack people. I mean, it's just, you shouldn't really validate the bullshit rhetoric. Alright, I block people. That's a self-defense mechanism, okay? That's basically saying, stay the fuck out of my house. Don't even knock on my fucking door. I don't want to see your ugly fucking puss. It's not saying, I'm going to go out in the street and kick you in the nuts. And so there's a big fucking difference, and you really shouldn't validate the cliche hate rhetoric that's out there. Because that's all it is. It's just rhetoric. It isn't based on any facts. The worst thing I've done is, yes, I called a racist old hag a skanky cunt. Alright, and I called another bitch a bitch for titling a video, Inmendham is wrong, when she had absolutely nothing to defend the premise. It's so stupid. I mean, why should I even have to defend myself against assholes saying I somehow have to admit I'm horrifically wrong all of the time when they can't quote me and demonstrate that wrongness. I mean, what they're waving, the flag they're waving all over the place now is, he said meat turns into sugar in the vegetarian argument. And I've explained the concept. Yeah, I went a little bit too far to say that the proteins are actually, reduced to sugar by cooking. But the end result is the same. The body metabolizes sugar. Cells metabolize sugar. Cooking meat breaks it down and gets it closer to that end result. And certainly the fat in meat does convert to sugar pretty readily. But anyway, I'm not going to argue the point. I mean, that's the little thin line of minutia bullshit that these assholes think, they can. That's the club of wrongness they can beat me over the head with, and it's silly and stupid, and you ought to be able to admit that. But the irony is you do a congratulations video, you don't even watch my recent videos. I mean, how could you have not known about the 1,000th video? There's 2 videos that reference it on the Inmendham channel, and there's at least 2 on the Do.Gog channel, and other people have talked about it. So, well, whatever. But anyway, yeah, we're not enemies. Sometimes I'm going to block you because you're going to say something stupid, and then I'll unblock you in a week or so. That's how I make YouTube survivable. That's how I make it tolerable to be on this site, is to have some power to say fuck you to people now and then. And that's the way I say it. And so what's the problem? How is it an offense? Like I said, if everybody on YouTube blocked me tomorrow, I wouldn't give a fuck. So I mean, that's the irony here, is that somehow it means something when I block you, but if you block me, it doesn't mean anything. Because, yeah, to put it frankly, all these people saying my videos suck, well, apparently your videos, all your people videos suck, because I could certainly live without watching any of you tomorrow. Alright, none of you are critical to my enjoyment of YouTube. I mean, I have to sit there and search for a video that actually inspires me at all. So, yeah, maybe I'm being too arrogant, but fuck that. That's who I am, and learn to live with it. But if some asshole is going to come on a video and talk trash in the comments about me, they're going to and not think they're going to get blocked, Well, they're an asshole. I mean, they're just an asshole. And it's just so funny. The Soup Excellency video I will rag on next, he sits there and even admits talking trash. He even says it in his own video, and that's all it is. It's just a bunch of trash talk. So anyway, I think I deserve better than your back of your hand compliment, but I'll take what I can get. And really, yeah, there's no hate. You know, if it was a different world, a different YouTube universe, you know, we get along as human beings, no doubt. So enough of that. So moving on to the fucktard. That's what I'm going to call you. That's right, the Mexican fucktard. So let's go listen to some Mexicali.
Mr. Inmendham, it's been a while since I've done a video directed towards you, and I don't know why I'm even wasting my time. Now, I know...
Yeah, we know why. Because you need the drama. You need to somehow make yourself interesting, and you can only make yourself interesting by finding somebody else who is legitimately interesting to rag on. Oh yeah, that's a point I forgot to make. Give me a break, man. You know, I'm not just one kind of video. You know, those thousand videos, you know, there's some pretty funny videos in there. You know, I mean, you don't have to say they're Oscar winners or something, but you got to at least concede sometimes I'm pretty funny. And, you know, the gnoozes aren't too bad. And, you know, I mean, there's a variety of videos. I mean, people don't have to be stuck. You know, it's not 1,000 hate videos, for Christ's sakes. And you know that, you know, 95% of my videos are about substance, and it's just cheap bullshit for you to validate the impression that I'm just some kind of drama jackass. I mean, the drama came to me. I didn't bring it.
Which is good that you do. I mean, you have an image to protect, right? Well, I thought you did until I saw your 1,000th video, which just proved to me how fucking off in the head you really are.
Yeah, is that the brain sciences? You know, you're supposed to be a brain scientist, and that's your technical jargon, off in the head? I mean, you can't do better than off in the head.
You like to be the victim. You know, you like to bully people around, going around calling people idiots, and
it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to say you like being the victim and then say the word bully in the next sentence. It doesn't make any sense. It's just fucking stupid. I could give a damn about being on the top or the bottom of some hierarchy. It is not my interest, okay? And the substance of my videos demonstrate that. I'm arguing a philosophy. If you assholes want to make it personal, well, go ahead, make it personal, and I'll return the personal bullshit. But that's all it's about.
And but whenever they retaliate, whenever they tell you that you're a liar, or that you're a litigious motherfucker, or when they call you a Nazi, suddenly, oh, you're the fuck.
Yeah, well, I don't know how you can't get this. I mean, you posted the Penn video as part of your own video. He explained to you that there's kind of what's known as like magic illegal words. You know, that there's a concept. You can say some things because they're generic insults, and they're generally unbelievable, okay? And then you use other more precise language, then it becomes believable. I mean, you can call somebody, you know, an alien reptilian, and it doesn't really mean anything because no one's going to believe it. All right, but when you say liar, it has a defined meaning. Okay, it conjures up a definition in people's head that is believable in its generic sense. Okay, where reptilian is unbelievable for anybody. I mean, any rational person is not going to believe reptilian. So that's the difference, and the fact that you can't figure that out, Mr. Brain Scientist, is just fucking amazing.
It's not that we like to hate on you. I mean, I do hate you, don't get me wrong. Maybe that makes you feel good inside, you know.
Yeah, I couldn't give a damn. I mean, you're not even worth hate. I mean, it's, you know, you're just a petty little prick. There's a little name calling.
People hate you. But that's the thing, you like to be hated. I mean, it's like you have no purpose in life, so at least you might as well be hated rather than ignored. So
yeah, whatever. I don't know if anybody has any purpose, you know. I mean, the purpose is to acquire either personal satisfaction or enough power to do something in the world constructive. So I guess I'm attempting to have meaningful impact. Whether I will or not is the open question, and we'll write it on my little tombstone. We can just write failure or whatever, and that's fine. But if the story isn't written yet, butthole, and the fact that I have an agenda certainly is apparent to any asshole. So what's your agenda besides being a fucktard, who just, well, we'll let you make your outrageous accusations, and then we'll deal with them as they come. But what else do you do besides that? Besides being grotesquely excessive in your rhetoric, what's your grand mission, butthole?